It's my responsibility, Joe. I'm trying to warn you.
Well, you know, short of leaving town, there's not much we can do.
I'm just asking you to be careful and be aware. Take what happens to your characters in the book seriously.
In your book, Dr. May didn't die in an elevator.
No, she didn't. She died by the roadside. But I believe that the autopsy will show that the cause of death will match up with the book.
Yeah, but Jake's character didn't die by being hung. Why did the killer suddenly change his M.O., huh? Do you have any theories about that?
Devlin's and Grace's murder were very similar to the way their characters died in the book. So was the attempt on Julie's life.
Painfully close.
Whenever possible, this killer, whoever it is, tries to stay as close to the text as he can. That's where he gets his satisfaction. The attempt on Lucy at the ball was a failure, so he took out his frustration on Jake. Because any kill is better than none.
So what you're saying is to be careful at all times, but to be especially watchful for those situations that resemble the book. That sounds like reasonable advice to me.
Exactly. You can't take any chances.
Wait a minute, my character gets cut down to size. My legs get severed mid-thigh.
And you bled to death.
Well, thank you very much. I don't need all the details, especially from the hot tamale who needs some cooling off.
Your character gets found naked, frozen to death in a butcher's freezer.
Well, and you were hung, so do you mean you're gonna scream every time you see a shoelace?
No, I just suggest you avoid the frozen food section at the supermarket.
Oh, and Matt, you were electrocuted. Are you gonna give up electricity?
Hey, if I can dodge a bullet from my brother, I can get past whoever this nut job is.
You know, you guys can act brave, and you can blow it off like it's all a joke. But I was poisoned in the book, and someone tried to kill me that way. So I'd suggest we start listening to what Kevin is saying.
I'm not trying to start a panic. I just want you all to be safe.
Then why not tell us who you based the character of the killer on, so at least we can be on the lookout?
Because the killer I created in my book is a complete figment of my imagination. I never modeled the character on anybody.
You know what, Kevin? That's exactly what you think. But there's obviously somebody out there that based themselves on your portrayal. And I know I don't need to tell you this, but the human psyche is full of surprises. So maybe you need to dig a little deeper and figure out who the hell this lunatic is that you molded your character after.
I told my source to meet me here. Where the hell is he?
Drug dealers aren't exactly known for keeping their word.
Look, I know you don't want to be here. I don't particularly want to be here either, but I don't have a choice.
Frank, listen to me. You have options, all right?
Save me the lectures. And I don't know what you're so bent out of shape about. It's not like you're not used to being around drug dealers.
When I got caught smoking a joint, you were so angry, I thought your head was going to explode. Why is what you're doing okay?
DL56 is not a recreational drug. It's a medication. And you, of all people, should be glad that I'm taking it. It's keeping me alive. We both know that if anything happens to me, your butt's going to end up right back at the juvenile center.
If you keep taking it, I'll end up there anyway.
I'm adopting you, Lark. What more do you want from me? Cut me some slack. I'm doing the best I can.
Before you started taking the DL56, your best was pretty amazing. Right, I used to complain when you told me what to do, but the fact is, it felt really good to have somebody want to take care of me. You know, and now you don't give a damn about anything but getting your fix.
That is not true.
I could be struck by lightning sitting here right now next to you and you wouldn't even notice.
Oh, I'd notice, because I'd be able to hear myself think for a change. And would you keep your mouth shut? You can't even begin to understand this.
You're free to go.
Please take what I've said to heart. Watch yourselves and each other until this case is solved and the killer's locked up. I don't want any of you to wind up like your character in my book.
Can I get a lift home?
Yeah, I gotta take care of the GH. I'll take you on the way. Come on.
This has been a lot of fun, guys. Let's do it again real soon. Minus the possible murder, of course.
That's right, Chris. Laugh it up. Act like this is all a joke. Dr. May is dead. Ha, ha, ha. Your heart must be the size of a pea.
What are we all turning on each other now?
Well, you've got a head start on us in that department, Chris. Joe, you want to help me out? Thank you. Ready? Yep. Go. One more. Go. Go. Thanks.
Hey, Scanlon. I hear there's a sale on power drills down at the hardware store. Suggest you buy them all up.
You never know when to quit, do you,
Oh,
Chris?
don't you get it? Dr. May was murdered. We've all been together for hours. That totally blows Julie's theory that one of us is the killer.
Well, we don't know how Dr. May died.
That's not the question. You should be asking yourself, who was with her when she died?
Kevin was with her when she died. But that doesn't mean that he
Kevin was kneeling over Dr. May's dead body when Joe and Karen found them. Kevin, my twin brother, was a serial killer Collins. You don't have to be a brain surgeon to figure this one out.
Well, it's about time you noticed. What's a fellow have to do around here to get a little attention?
You are not real.
You know, is that all the thanks I get for trying to help?
I don't need your help with anything. Oh, God, what's happening to me? You are dead, Ryan. You do not exist.
Dead to the rest of the world, Kevin. But never to you, brother. Can we dispense with the shock to disbelief? The, oh my God, am I crazy routine? Lie to everyone else, but don't you lie to me.
I haven't lied to anyone.
You just made this killer up out of thin air. That's almost funny.
He's a complete figment of my imagination.
And you got a lethal imagination. No wonder you're running from it. Save yourself the couch time, Kevin. Admit what's in your gut.
How am I supposed to know who the real killer is?
Good. That's exactly what you should be asking yourself.
How much do you have for me?
I get enough to get you through the night. Listen, you got any marketing ideas for this stuff? I'm telling you, we can make a killing.
Are you deaf? I told you before, this is not a drug to mess around with. I use it for a medical condition. Screwing around with it could kill anybody else, especially you.
The Port Charles PD, put your hands where we can see them.
Oh, damn it.
We are busted.
Get down, get down.
Right.
Detective!
Julie.
What do you need? Is there something about Dr. May?
No, we're still waiting for the forensics report to find out what happened to her.
Well, then what can I do for you?
Well, Julie, we've got a latent fingerprint on that threatening note found in Lark Madison's backpack.
And? What does that have to do with me?
It was your fingerprint.